I've been reading in the Old Testament, the book of Job, for my own personal morning devotions. Job and his friends are seeking out the mysteries of God. This is a quest still worth the efforts thousands of years later. In chapter 9, Job asks a question and then later answers it with wisdom that is astounding. Wisdom that points to the work of Jesus on the cross. Job asks, how can a mere mortal get right with God? Job finally comprehended the greatness of God and the power of the one that created all of life. But Job and his friends did not completely comprehend the extent of God's love and God's mercy for creation. Especially his friends had an incomplete understanding of the vastness of God's love for us. Job understood, how can I ever argue with God? Even if I am innocent, God is still God and not bound by our logic. That is great news, in that God's ways are so far above ours. God's compassion and grace abound, even in the face of our intentional disobedience. Job states, I can only throw myself on God's mercy. How I wish we had an arbitrator to step in and let me get on with life. Years later, that would be made clear. We do in the person and the work of Jesus Christ on the cross. There have been times in my life, in my faith, when faith and hope were lost, especially in regard to my children. All my dreams for them seemed to be dashed as they made decisions I did not approve of in the very least. I was at these difficult times that I found that even when my faith in them had been misplaced, my hope for them was all but non-existent. One thing still remained constant. My love for them never wavered. If I can love my children this way, just imagine how great God's love for you and for me is. Regardless of what has happened in your life, God has a plan for you that is eternal. God still loves you, even if you have given up on yourself. Windsor United Methodist Church would like to be God's presence, stepping in to show you God's love through human beings. We invite you to check us out. Let us share God's love with you as God has shared that love with us.